Alright, Boosted RX7 with Elite Gamers here, bringing you Chapter 14 of Dead Space 3. This video is going to be split up into two pieces. The second piece not being very long at all, it's only about 10 minutes. But before I edited these videos, this video itself was over an hour long, so I just removed some pieces and made the optional missions that we did during these videos their own videos, such as the supply depot and the marker containment, which is Carver's last hallucination mission. So make sure you guys check those out so you can see what goes on, especially the marker containment. But the supply depot's another optional mission, so you don't have to do them if you don't want to. So as I left off in the last video, you rappel up the side. You're going to end up on this platform. The ladder's going to break, as you saw, and you're going to continue up this path over here on the left side. And there's going to be some resources right along the pathway, so make sure you check for those resources there. And do be careful, there's going to be a few enemies here. So just take these guys out with ease. Nothing to them. And then just make your way back to the Y where it split off and take the opposite direction that you went in. So here we go, proceeding onward. And there's those little fast Reapers, as we're going to call them. The really quick necromorphs. If you're not too quick with your trigger finger, you're going to have to use stasis on them, because they are very quick. And they will dodge your bullets if you don't shoot them quickly enough. Just make your way through the door at the top. There's going to be a few boxes right there. Get some resources, some ammo, and whatnot. Hopefully by this time in the game, you guys understand how valuable resources are. Ammo and such like that. I mean, if you're playing on an easier difficulty, ammo is not going to be scarce, and med packs as well. But if you're playing on hard or impossible, you're going to know that you need to break open every box possible that you find. So you're going to go up to the start of the Rosetta lab. You're going to hack this door right here. As soon as you go through this door, this is going to be the start of putting Rosetta together. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to different sections of the laboratories and find the 4 pieces of Rosetta. So that's basically what Chapter 14 is all about, going to these different sectors and putting together Rosetta again. So, here we go. There's going to be a few enemies in this hallway, watch your back. They keep spawning, so there's about 3 or 4 of them in this room. So there's a bench if needed right there. Craft your resources if you need be. And then we're going to proceed to the end of the hallway. Well, I said I got a new suit, so I went over here to check the kiosk for a new suit, but unfortunately I didn't get a new suit. But as you can see all the different suits that I have. I don't have the security suit just yet, because I didn't beat it on Elite yet, or Impossible. So that's the only suit that I am missing, is just the security suit. But other than that, that's all of Carver's suits as far as I know. So here we go. Now I'm gonna make my way to the elevator. And those doors that were key carded, you do get the key card from Ellie. You just have to actually go and talk to her and see the Rosetta frozen skeleton. So we're just here waiting for Waffle Man, and here he comes. He went the wrong way. So, alrighty, here he comes. So making your way to Ellie to get the information about putting the Rosetta skeleton back together. You're just going to go all the way to the end of the hallway on the right. There's going to be an elevator. We're going to take it. There's a ton of elevators on this section here, so just bear with the game. And here you go. You're at the laboratory where Ellie's going to explain pretty much everything.
And this is an assembly station, according to the controls.
So we're going to assemble a codex. That makes sense.
No. According to this, we're here to assemble Rosetta. They cut her into pieces? Oh my god.
Fuck this dude. They sliced her up. Why?
I don't know.
And that right there in the center is going to be Rosetta.
I think I see another piece over there.
As you can see, you're missing 4 or 5 pieces. I can't remember how much. Oh, it's 5 pieces, but you get the first one right here.
What the hell do we do with it?
Well, there should be a
So there you go.
lab's cataloging system. Yep, over there.
You take it out of there, and you're going to walk it over to the little machine over here on the right, on the opposite side of where you got it from. And you're going to activate the computer. It's going to slide it up, and you're going to do that to every piece. So of course, whenever you kinesis the pieces, and as you're walking them over to the little machine, like the bank slide tube thing, you're gonna get attacked by necromorphs. So just watch your back every time you and your partner grab a piece of Rosetta, because there's gonna be some monsters coming after you.
So if there are more pieces, they're either in one or all of them.
Most of the doors were locked down from what I could see.
Yeah, well, you're in luck.
So now you have to listen to them blab their mouths off.
You want to give it a shot?
She's about to give you the key card. It's in the front of the desk right there. There we go.
Great, thanks.
I'm waiting for it. There's the key card. So now those doors that were locked with the key card that I showed you at the beginning, now you can get into those. Those were the sectors of the map that you needed to get into to go get the pieces of Rosetta. So here we are waiting for Waffle Man. He's a little slow here. And there he is. So we're going to close the elevator and make our way back down. This part, there's a ton of backtracking here. So make sure, once again, you use your navigation system like I just did. Lots of elevators here. Very annoying. Time consuming. It draws the gameplay out. So tons of elevator rides. And there we go.
It looks like there are 3 primary buildings in this facility. The one we're in now is biology. There's one for paleontology and one for geological studies.
Which one should I check out first?
Doesn't matter.
And there we go.
Why? You think there's something out there that wants to eat me?
That's not funny.
I know. Isaac out.
And he's gonna change his outfit, his rig, into the legendary rig, so you guys can kind of see what that looks like, if you guys haven't already seen it in a prior video. Those of you who are just watching the chapters as they come in numerical order, this is the first time you'll see it. Watch out for these things on the wall. They will kill you in 1 or 2 shots. Even on normal, they'll still take down about half life. So pay close attention to where they're at on the wall. And they should only take 1 shot on normal. On impossible, they take 2 or 3. So.
Wait, you're not thinking we should mess with the sterilization system, are you?
Maybe.
Isaac, it's gas that eats your face.
So here you go. You saw the fungus or whatever you want to call it on the wall. It was obviously blocking some doors, so you have to get on the elevator and go down to this generator to generate power to the gas. As you can see, Carver said my favorite line: "Gas will eat your face." Just take care of these enemies, and while you're hacking, you're gonna have enemies coming out from the vents. This was a pretty difficult task on impossible. So what you have to do is you have to basically give the elevator power and give the gas power as well, so both of them light up green. Fortunately, I was having a little bit of trouble here, so not too sure what I was having trouble with here. There's sometimes I do it in one try, and others I struggle with, so. For some reason I struggled with it so hard the first time. I think I actually get it within a few tries right here. I don't know what happened or what just clicked, but and of course I gave the right side too much power.
Lift disabled. Lift online.
And there we go. I finally got it after a few tries. Just make sure you counterbalance them really well. You basically want to put more power on one side and then take the lesser and throw it to the left. So, like for instance, throw 2 90s and a 50 over there, then throw the 50 over. So now the gas is on. You walk straight in. Waffle Man walked right past the door. And here we go.
Hey, looks like we're stuck in here. Come on, look, it's working. Yeah. This thing's airtight, right?
Yes.
Ah, shit. Come on, let's check it out. Mm-hmm. You go first.
So now that the gas has eaten all the fungus off the walls, there's your first door. And here's your first part of the first puzzle to Rosetta. There's a few boxes in here, a few med packs laying around, so this is definitely a decent room for some resources. That thing, just keep your distance from it, don't get too close, and dismember the tentacles. Should be easy enough. It's stationary, it doesn't move. And there's the puzzle piece in the back corner. So like I said, whenever you grab the first puzzle piece, you're going to start walking it. Enemies are going to come out all over the place. There's going to be about 4 or 5 guys here. It's pretty annoying. They pop out everywhere. And especially these guys, they're pretty hard to take down. They don't go down too easy. So make sure you dismember them fairly quickly. And there we go. There's your first puzzle piece.
Which piece is it?
It's hard to tell from the cross section, but it doesn't look like anything.
As you can see, they just keep coming.
I'll get it prepped when it arrives.
They don't really stop. So. So here we go, gonna proceed through the door, back through, and like I said, this part, you're doing a lot of running back and forth. Kind of reminds me of Resident Evil a little bit. Hey, you have to backtrack all the time. But you know what they say about Dead Space, it was the Resident Evil survival horror genre killer, so it is what it is. Anyway, so we're making our way to the new sector to find the second piece of Rosetta. And this bridge can be pretty difficult on the higher difficulties, just because you basically get ambushed. So definitely have a shotgun or an explosive rifle on you. And Waffle Man is down. So go ahead and go back and revive him. When your partner goes down, you want to revive them fairly quickly, just due to the fact that the enemies are going to keep hitting them, and they're going to eventually die if you don't go over there and pick them up. So as you can see, we got the Paleontology Sector right here. You just came from the Biology Sector. The door will open up as soon as the game feels like it, basically. Well, never mind. I thought it was one of those ones that the game doesn't want to open for you, but obviously I just forgot that you have to remove the paneling and do it that way. But there's a lot of doors on here, as you notice throughout my videos, that the game just doesn't want to open the doors until you scoot back or the person's done talking. So here's the tungsten torque bar room. Of course, like I said, I always carry tungsten torque bars on me. There's a module. That's the explosive one. That's the one I was telling you about with the javelin that I made. You're gonna put a javelin on the top, put that explosive module on the bottom. You can either acid bath or fire glaze your javelins, so when you shoot the enemy, they go up in acid or fire, and then you're just gonna tap the R2 button and it's gonna explode the javelins. Unfortunately, the explosive module is based off ammo, which is kind of stupid. So like your javelin can have a 25 ammo clip, but your module is only going to have 5, so you can only blow 5 of those 25 up at a time. So it's really really annoying because you have to reload constantly. This part right here, you're going to get ambushed. Be careful, you can go down very easily. Don't back up into a corner. That's not the way to go about doing this. Keep on the move. As you can see, one popped out behind me. I think I'm going to get hit again. Well, Waffle Man's behind me. But most people just try to back up into a corner, and it's not a very good strategy at all. And don't forget to heal yourself here. As you can see, my life bar just hopped up even though I was in a death trap, I guess you could say. A struggle. Just keep on the move here and you should be fine. Make sure your accuracy is very precise. Unless they get up close on you and just dodge. I don't prefer to use the melee at all because it's very weak. Unless you have the sharpshooter gun. The sharpshooter gun, although it's called the sharpshooter gun, it does in fact have a melee weapon on it, which is stupid if you ask me. But just dodge them, dodge out of the way, get some distance between you and them, and just blow them away. Now on this one, you're going to want to turn the right one a little less than the last one. As you can see, so you're gonna make the right side 2 turns less than the left one, and I do believe that's 2 turns. I do this really fairly quickly. Okay, maybe not, maybe I was wrong. That should do it. There we go. Like I said, 2 turns before the left one and you should be fine. And then you're going to go to the opposite side, grab it, and there's going to be your second piece. And yeah, I've tried several times to throw that and make it in there, and it just
Isaac,
doesn't
these
want to happen.
slices,
So.
Are you sure this is Rosetta?
Only one way to find out. Let's keep going.
So here we go, proceeding to the next piece, which will be our third piece. And yet another elevator. Grand. Some of these elevator rides are really freaking long. It's absurd.
63rd. Bet they had access to some pretty good
Here we go.
Let's take a look around.
We're at the Reaper Barracks.
Christ. Somebody got shop happy.
This one is this one's essential to run. You don't really have to do Greeley, Brusilov. Sorry, I'm tired. I just woke up. Let's see, but this one's pretty essential just due to the fact you get a few blueprints to some really nice guns. So I would definitely run this one if I were you guys. There's only a few enemies here, not many. This one's mainly puzzle. So here we go. Make sure you slow it down. Don't wait too long or you're gonna get caught like that. I do that a few times. I think I do it one more time. So make sure you freeze it as it's going back. Yes, see, I do it again. Make sure as the spikes are going backwards you freeze it. Don't wait till they've already hit backwards and they're coming back forward. And there we go. So we finally got it on that one. As you can see, I hit it when it was going backwards, not when it hit the back, and then it was proceeding forward. This area should look kind of familiar. It's basically the same setup as one of the other optional missions or part of the game. I can't remember, but it's the same scenario. Because it's just like when I shot the little dudes through the vent and I didn't get the resources. Like I said, most of these are the same design. I'm not sure if EA intended to do that or if they were just in a rush to release this game, but majority of the optional missions look exactly the same and they use the same exact layout. So you should kind of already be familiar with the layout of the place, where the enemies are and such. So we're almost done with the Reaper Barracks. Like I said, it's not very long at all. Here's a little storage area where you can get some resources. Waiting on Waffle Man here. Not sure what he does or what he's doing. There we go. sure we kill those heads, as many as possible. The more you kill, the less enemies you're gonna have to fight. So, smack him a few times. Good, good stuff. Good. One drops from within. There's another one. Yet another one. Yet another one. So here they come out. Coming out of the woodworks here, like voting for Obama. Alright, looks like Waffle Man's gonna go to the bench. I don't know what he does in the bench. I just turn in some resources, I believe. Get my bots. Those are always good to get. Craft some med packs, that's what we do. As you can see, I've got 3 tungsten torque bars, so at this point in time I always carry 5. So yeah, and there's a few boxes back here if you guys want to get them. Just some extra resources, that's all. Alright, Waffle Man's finally done. These things, I'm not sure what they do if you actually walk into them. Well, I think they're just mines, so make sure you just shoot those off the wall before they do some serious damage. With the right tooltip, you can actually make trip mines, although they're not very effective. Basically, when you fight an enemy, you kind of have to set them down on the floor, because if you set them on the side of a wall or something, all the enemy has to do is walk furthest away from where the mine's at. Like if I were to walk all the way to the right on this mine, it's not going to hit me at all. The radius on the blasts for the trip mines are terrible, so I suggest not actually use those. So we're basically done with the Reaper Barracks here. Here's the storage right here. If Waffle Man would hurry up and get over here. And there you go, objective complete. That's another optional mission you guys got, Reaper Barracks. You should get a blueprint called the Showstopper. Maybe some frames, modules, and whatnot. So, got you quite a few parts for your crafting. If you guys are really into crafting, that'll help you guys out a lot right there throughout the game. Like I said, unfortunately, I didn't do a whole lot of crafting. The Evangelizer, or Evangler, whichever you guys prefer, with a few upgradable circuits is perfect. So here we go. We're gonna hack this door. We're gonna see what's behind there. I think it's just a few loot items. So that one really goes quickly. I'm not too sure. I actually did that and I was like, wow, that was pretty fast. Like I said, I'm not too positive if there's anything really special in this room. Just these 2 boxes, really. You can call it a waste of time, unless you're just an explorer that wants to explore 100% of the game in the area. Then it's definitely worth your time. But here we go. We're going to proceed back through and proceed onward with the actual main mission, the Rosetta mission, and collecting the parts. So here we go. As you can see, it says to surface. So just take this elevator and it should bring you right back to where you left off. As you can see, I've got 2 optional missions there. the supply depot, which I do have, and I also do have the other one. You have to protect the armory munitions, I believe it says, from Danix guys. So I have both of those recorded, and I've already got one of those uploaded for you guys. So if you guys need to take a look at those, go right ahead. Alrighty, proceeding through the door and back to the mission. And there you go. I just got hit by one of those, and you see it took me down to half-life, so definitely be careful. I totally forgot this was the room that these things were in. I didn't realize they were this close.
The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
Take that panel off, turn the valve, and run back to the safe zone, because the gas is going to spread very quickly. And be careful not to touch the gas right here, because you will get burned. As you can see right there, Waffle Man just pushed me into the gas. So get back there as soon as you can, or it's gas, it's gonna eat your face, as Carver says. And it sure as hell will eat your fucking face. There's a bench right there. Hit that up if you guys need some resources, or turn them in to make room, collect your bots, whatever. And I'm gonna show you guys the showstopper here. It's right above that one. There it is, right there. Those are all the blueprints that I have. As you can see, it's quite a bit I like to explore, and that's the reason why I got all of them. So now we're going to keep proceeding forward. Use your navigation if you get lost. Like I said, this part's real easy to get lost because you have to backtrack and everything looks the same, a hallway with doors. Now this one's a little tricky. You'll be looking for the Rosetta piece for a very long time if you really don't open your eyes and actually look. But there's going to be a shelf to my right in the corner. As soon as you walk in the door, it's going to be on your left, but right now it's right behind me. It's going to be on top of that shelf. So like I said, if you don't pay close attention, you're going to miss it, and you're going to be trying to figure out what to do for a very long time. And this part's pretty tricky as well. Stay on the move. As you can see, I've almost died a few times. These guys are pretty die-hard when it comes to killing you, because they'll swarm you if you don't kill them quick enough. Little resource box under the desk. And Waffle Man's never played this, so you just see he walked right by it, and there it is right there. So like I said, if you don't know where it's at, you can just walk right by it. And there we go. So we only have one more piece to go, which is going to be on another video. Unfortunately, I had to break this up into 2 videos. Alright, once you're done taking them out, collect your resources. There's an elevator right there. It's Let's run through the elevator. Like I said, the elevators are so time consuming on this game. There's so many of them, they kind of get sickening to look at. I really don't want to go through another elevator on a video game ever because of this game. Alrighty, so you're going to make your way down. On this one, you're going to want to stay to the right. Don't go to the left side. Go to the right. I made the mistake of going to the left again, and the gunship spotted me. If you go to the right, you're going to be in the clear. This is so annoying because you can't ever lose that spotlight like I just tried to do. And if you notice, the doors take forever to open, so I'm just being blasted right now. You can roll. Dodging helps. And there we go, I'm in the clear. So that all could have been avoided if I would have just taken the right side instead of the left. But unfortunately that was the second time that I did that. So I don't know. So here we go. There's those fast Reapers. I'm not sure what Waffle Man's doing. I waited here to try to let him go first to see him. Like I said, he was taking forever right there. I'm not sure what the hell he was doing. But we're just going to proceed up here. You're going to take these guys out quickly. Like I said, stasis them if you're not quick enough with your trigger finger. Because you don't want these guys up in your face. You really don't. As you can see, Waffle Man was just getting beasted right there by him. And you definitely don't want them up in your face with about 3 or 4 of them on you, which is what we're about to encounter up here. So definitely use stasis on them. Alrighty, and after you beat those guys, you're gonna proceed up to the door right here. And like I said, another elevator. Oh joy. So I told you guys this was going to be split up into 2 parts, chapter 14, but I decided not to. So here we go with the second part of the video. You're going to find one of the transports, and you're going to continue on to collecting the Rosetta skeleton. So like I said, I just decided to make it one full video so you guys wouldn't have to sit here and click on another video. I just made it easier so you guys can just watch this one full video. It's a little longer, but it'll save you guys some time from having to sit there and scroll through video and try to find it. So here we are. I tried looking for a new suit to see if I got anything. Didn't get a new suit. So just collect what resources are in this room. There's a few lockers around, as you guys can see. Use your navigational system. I didn't do that one, disposal service, but you can do it if you want to. It's just right there in the train station. So is. Alright, so you're gonna proceed through the elevator again. Like I said, my god, I think I've said elevator like 1,000 times. I'm kind of getting tired of saying it. I'm just gonna say here we go again. So this is a really long chapter. Like I said, the further you get into the game, the more drawn out it feels. It just seems like they forced the gameplay to be lengthened. Right here, just I don't know. This part shouldn't have taken this long. All you're doing is collecting 4 pieces of Rosetta to put them together, and that's about it. But here we go. So proceed up the trolley. Here we go again. Man, this is just ridiculous. Even commentating on these things is ridiculous, let alone playing the damn game. So let me just recap on the things that I've uploaded so far. I've gotten all the optional missions except the disposal services. I've gotten the supply depot, the marker containment. This video contains the Reaper Barracks if you guys are wanting to know how to do that. Archaeology, which you do get an archaeology suit unlocked when you do that. So far that one's gotten even more hits than before. It's up to almost 500 hits. I appreciate you guys watching that. I know it just takes one good video to put you on the map, so hopefully that'll be my one video. I appreciate everybody's views, everybody's time watching these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them, my commentating. Hopefully I can get some live commentary going on here pretty soon. Like I said, I just wanted to, this was my first commentated video, my video game I should say, so hopefully in the future I'll get you guys some of me actually playing the game and commentating at the same time, so things won't be so noticeable, and we can basically have the same reaction at the same time. They're going to be a lot funnier, I can guarantee that. So for right now, I'm just kind of, this is basically a plain Jane walkthrough, and that's about it. So after you clear out all the box humpers on this area, just proceed through them. It's not hard. Like I said, don't turn your back. If you see one running at you, take it down very quickly. Those things take about a quarter of your life if you don't be careful. So here we go to geology. This should be the last Rosetta piece. Here we go, another tungsten torque bar room. So good for those of you that don't have that many blueprints. So here we go. Waiting for the door to open. This part's a little tricky. You know, you use stasis to move it, and it alternates sides as well. And be careful, because the stone does in fact move even though you let it go with stasis. So just alternate sides. As you can see, it goes left, right, left, right. And there's your last piece of the stone. So you just fling that over there. You're gonna have a few enemies, maybe two enemies, that's about it. So take them out fairly easy. And there we go, proceeding to move the stone. And that's it. So we're gonna put the stone back in there, and that is the final piece.
Great. Are you headed back now?
And as you can see, your mission objective is to reassemble Rosetta. So now we're going to make our way back to the laboratory with Ellie and assemble Rosetta. So we're going to walk through this door. There's going to be a few of Danik's guys sitting here. They're not very hard at all to take care of. So just fire a few bullets on them, take care of them. Here we go again. Ah, man. Redundant. Alrighty. Now we're gonna just backtrack. Make sure you find the right path, don't get lost. I'm just picking up some resources that I missed.
Ellie,
Get
how do
some
we know
med
this
packs.
isn't gonna work? Did you find out how they make a codex from all this?
Yeah. It looks
Like I
they
said,
use
the
magnetomic
game
forensic
starts
neurology
being
to
drawn
produce the
out
data
right
streams
here
stored in the codex.
at the last couple of
lifted the
chapters.
closed machine right
So
out from
collect what
underneath.
you can,
Well, that sounds
save
familiar.
what you
At
can,
least I didn't poke her eye out.
especially if you're playing on impossible difficulty, because let me tell you, there's nothing that drops except single med packs, and we all know those don't really do you any good. So just backtracking here. This should look all familiar to you guys.
Isaac, one final fact for you to ponder.
Here we go again.
As you recklessly pursue your own destruction. Were it not for the tampering of EarthGov, or these long-dead researchers, or you, humanity would have
And there we go, finally we're back to the main hallway to go to the Rosetta assembly.
What purpose does all this conversation hope to serve?
And that dude just didn't want to get off of me, so I gave him a stomp out.
And I shoot you in the face. You will understand why.
So once you go back to the laboratory, you're going to reassemble Rosetta, and there it's going to start chapter 15. So this is going to be our last elevator here. And I appreciate all of the support you guys are giving me, all the video views, likes, subscribe, and just definitely views. So thanks for helping me, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.
Alright, let's hope we can figure this thing out before Danik finds us.